Okay, gotta remember where I was there, phone rang. Okay, so I've carved my sigil in there for this purpose. It's just a heart with a letter that's in my name carved into the middle of it. I want to do this first before the oil. Now, in addition to my statement of intent, there's also personal links to be considered. Do this first. So I'm going to anoint the candle with the love oil. Oops. Want to get things saturated again. People have their own traditional methods on how exactly to anoint a candle. I say you just want to get it covered. That's the important part. Okay, so I've got it covered with oil. Now, if I have chosen a person as my target, like if I know who I'm aiming at, you know what I told you, but if I know what I'm aiming at, then I've hopefully collected some links from that person. The best being blood from that person, hair from that person, fingernails from that person, other collected body fluids. Now, if you can think of appropriate body fluids for this particular task, use those. There are ways to collect those, and that's where you get creative. But you come up with this. Failing that, a picture of the person. You don't have a picture of the person, something that they've written, something that they've touched, a piece of jewelry. All these things are good. Failing that, write their name, or actually make their name part of the sigil would be a grand idea too. Now, a lot of love spells have those same basic components, but here's one that I find a lot of them skip here. Now, can you see what I'm doing here? Make me a little hole in the bottom of the candle. Wherein I shall insert a lodestone. Whoops. It's not deep enough yet to insert the lodestone. Alright, now. And this is not a traditional bowline I'm using, but I find those most traditional bowlines aren't very good for this type of work. There we go. Stuff the lodestone in there, and then I probably should have kept some oil out. I'm going to get some oil on that lodestone. I put it in the bottom so it's sticking out somewhat. So whatever those personal links are that I've gathered, this is going to be in contact with them. This will be touching it right there. Now, I'm going to take this rock here too, and I'm going to anoint this with love oil. That all over the rock. I'm going to put this rock right by the candle while I'm doing the spell so it absorbs that energy and energize it. Then I carry this rock as my charm. I also got this too. Got the little mojo bag. I'm going to anoint this with some oil too. The love oil on that. Maybe tie a piece of my hair around that. See, these are not exactly ready to go. They're best work if you add something to it. Tie my hair right here. If you can get your target's hair, tie your hair together and then tie them around this thing. And then this you carry on you. Kind of like the rock. You can carry both of them on you, but then your pocket's going to be full of a lot of stuff. But these will be your objects after the fact. So I've got that, got my rocks anointed, got my charm anointed. Then I would light my incense. Pour me a little pile, light it up, or light the stick incense, running all of these other objects through the smoke of the incense. Put that through the smoke of the incense, get the smoke of the incense on everything. It's best for the incense to burn near a window so we can go outside and find those things that you want. And then we light the candle. Then we concentrate, visualize, we relax. Visualize the person wandering in the door, walking in the door, carrying a dozen red roses and a heart-shaped box of candy. Something like that. You know, the imagery is really important. Not just walking through your door, but walking through your door in a very symbolic way associated with your will. So we've relaxed, we're visualizing, we're concentrating on it, we're sending these prayers into the smoke and into the candle. It's going out into the world. And then the last part, when the spell's done, when the candle's burned down, when the incense is out, when you feel the thing is over, walk away. Walk away from it all. Don't leave the candle burning unattended. Walk away, forget the spell, clean up the remnants later, throw everything that's left over that is biodegradable into the ocean. Wax and whatnot. Get rid of it all and then forget about it. That's the hardest part of magic, and I'll probably do a whole series just on those, but that's the one we call the third key. The third key is the hardest of the 3 keys of magic. It's forgetting, letting go, the absolute detachment from your spell. Like the old people said, free of the lust of result. It's going to take a while for you to be able to get there, but anything you do to take your mind off of it. I don't like TV, but go watch TV. Play a video game, take a walk, go see a movie, go out to eat, do something else, but also keep yourself available. You got to keep yourself on the market for all this stuff to come through. But so go out to the bar, go out to the singles club, and somehow don't think of the spell. I know that's tough, but if magic was just simple, well, we wouldn't have to have instructional videos to do it, would we? Marry me, marry part, marry me together.